welcome to Casually Spiraling with me, Julie Bishop, just a girl in this world trying to make sense of life, dating, money, relationships, identity, culture, all the things. I've learned that my thoughts don't always land with the people around me, so I'm here to break it all down, talk it out, probably overshare, and maybe find some who don't think I'm totally crazy after all. Welcome back, everyone. Today I am so excited because this is a very special episode because today we have our first ever guest on Casually Spiraling. She is hot. She's funny. She's successful. She's the baddie of them all.
Oh
it's
my
Emily.
I love that intro. Wow. Thank you.
Of course.
But back at you.
Thanks,
girl. You know I love you. I'm so excited about this.
Me too. I'm so excited. I wanted to have guests when I first wanted to do a podcast, and then I just kind of started it, and now you're my first.
Yay! I'm so excited to be your first.
I actually have a lot of Emilys in my life that whenever I am talking to my non-Emily friends, they get confused at which Emily I'm talking about, and I have to explain which Emily. And the week of your birthday is the same week that my other Emily friend sent me a candle. And so I posted a picture of you, and your hat was kind of down, so they couldn't see your face. So all my friends thought that this was my other Emily, who also has big boobs. Your boobs look so good. It's your birthday. It's your birthday outfit.
Oh my God.
And she also has such good boobs. So they thought it was her. They're like, did Emily come from Arizona to give you that candle in person? Because I posted both in the same week. And I was like, no. I have my LA Emily. I have my Arizona Emily. I have Emily in Atlanta, all over.
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
This is the best intro for me ever.
Yeah. I'm just here to hype you up.
Yeah. That's what they always say on these things. It's like, I just need you to come with me now.
Yeah.
And go everywhere with me and say that about me everywhere.
Oh, I would love that job. Hire me.
It's funny. That's been the case my whole life. Everybody's like, do you go by your last name, first initial, last name? There's just so many Emily's born the same year as me. So I'm used to that too.
Yeah. Well, you own it, I guess. But should we tell them how we met? Because So if you guys haven't listened to other episodes of the podcast, which you probably should, because episode 2, I talk about making friends as an adult. And I mentioned that I did this little Bumble BFFs meetup thing. And that's how we met. So I want to hear your thoughts about that. And yeah, what did you think when I slid into your Bumble BFF DMs and was like, hey, I'm trying to get some girls together?
Yeah, I mean, so much like you, I moved back out to LA earlier this year, and just being later 20s, which I'm sure we're going to talk about, it's so hard to make new girlfriends and kind of find girls who are looking for the same thing in the city and different interests and things like that. And so I downloaded Bumble to do just the BFF side of it, and hadn't really explored it that much. But, I think we had matched, and then you reached out with an idea to get a large group of girls together to do this event. And
large.
It was large. It was large. Not a lot of people showed up.
Maybe it was a group chat of at least 10, and there were 4 of us total. And one of them was I made my roommate come with me. So.
True. But I really like the idea. I think I texted you. I think we could pull it up, honestly. But I think I texted you being this is a super fun idea, because I had only done one-off connects, match with a gal, and then we both, plan something, and it's just the two of us. But your idea was so fun to have a large group of girls. Well, that was the idea.
Yeah.
Have a large group of girls go to an event and mix and mingle and make friends as a group, or maybe come out with one friend. And I loved the idea. Yeah. So I was I'm in. Plus it was an event that was on the street right below my house.
Yeah,
so I was I'm going to be there anyway. But yeah, I was excited about it. Okay. That was my impression was I really liked the initiative that you took to organize a group to do this, and the idea of it.
Yeah, because I was you know what, some people may think I'm weird, but then they're probably not my people. If and I was you win some, you lose some. I was what? I wasn't having success anyway, so I'm what is there to lose, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, it worked out, and it was a fun night. I think
it was super fun.
Beep-bopped around. Ended up in Jamison, ended up some house party on Venice.
Random house party.
Yeah, we're okay, let's walk in.
Love a random house party in Venice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like,
Classic.
do we take this back alley to get inside of the house? And sure enough, yes.
Like, look, there's an open door. I think we just walk in there.
Walked in,
and then
no alcohol.
I know. It's for like, those guys have White Claws. Let's go talk to them.
Yeah. We're like up on the roof. Someone had like a box of White Claws, and I think I walked up and I was like, oh my gosh, there's one box here. And the guy was like, that's my box, but you guys can have it. And we were like, oh, not us being those people. But yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah.
And I think the night just like kept rolling. And like for me, that felt like a good sign for all of us of like, oh, we're going to hang out again from here for sure, which we have, obviously. Here we are.
That too. Another thing too is like, okay, you can like meet someone and be good, but them then hanging out with you again. Sometimes you meet a girl and it's fun, but then getting people to commit to actually seeing each other again is something that I struggle with. Not struggle with, but like people get busy and like it's harder to find it working out. But fun fact on that day was I think we started talking about that day. I think you asked me like, so what made you want to organize this event or whatever? And I was telling you that I was just so tired of being a follower. Like in so many aspects of my life, with my career, I was just tired of waiting around for things to happen, making friends. I was tired of waiting around for things to happen. And I mentioned that day about starting a podcast. And
yes, you did.
Yeah, I didn't do it for months later, but I knew like I had started the process kind of on coming up with ideas and stuff. And it was the first day we met that I mentioned it.
Yeah.
I know. And here we are.
I know. It's so exciting. Yeah. You guys, it was just great. Like we're all sitting around the table and we're sharing all of our ideas about, you know, what passions we had. I think we all kind of shared like, it would be so cool to do this, or like it's a dream to do that. And you mentioned like doing a podcast. And I was like, life is too short. Like you should absolutely try it. Like just start filming it, even if you post nothing. I think we had that conversation and you're doing it. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so happy to be
Mom
here.
and Dad, you may be the only listeners, but just wait.
Shout out Mom and Dad.
Yeah, we love you. This is a new Emily for you too.
Right.
It's
a new Emily.
Because they're tired of trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes. So I just met you this year, first year in LA. So what were you like in high school before I knew you? What kind of girl were you?
I feel like I was always like the athlete. I played soccer for 15 years and I played lacrosse for a few years. And when I was like very, very young, I was, you know, like performing and doing dances and like organizing little like shows with our
with your friends.
all the friends on the street, like at the block parties and stuff. And my parents had like the big like shoulder camera, and I would just be like outfit change, like new performance every night. And then I think there was just a moment where I got into soccer and like my dad started coaching me, and then I played all the way through the end of high school. But I feel like I was just going from class to the soccer field and then going home and watching like The Bachelor and Gossip Girl and and waking up and doing it all over again.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my friends. My mom has a home video of me and she has like her camcorder. And this is when I was really young and I was like performing in front of the camcorder. And then I would run around. You know how the little screen that you could see? I wanted to see myself, but it's still recording. So I wouldn't be there. I'd be like, where am I? Because it's like I'm behind the camera now, and I would be like dancing in front of it and then run behind the camera trying to see myself, and I just didn't get it. But I was like, I wanted to see myself on the camera.
That's so cute. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
But like I would flip. I think my dad's had like the flip, like the side lens that you can flip and see, kind of see yourself.
Yeah.
And I would like always do that.
Yeah.
To be like,
That's so funny.
what do I look like?
Yeah.
Or I think when I was really young, I would like talk to it thinking it was someone else, but it was me.
Just talking to yourself.
But yeah, so I feel like that is a good representation of me, just kind of the athlete and
Where you ended up.
yeah. And now I'm in LA and kind of like re-exploring that artistic side of me when I was younger, of like the kind of performing and things like that. I think my my life now like allows me to kind of enjoy like the things that like little Emily loves.
Yeah,
which is so
that's
fun.
so
Yeah.
cute. I can so see how like you had that in you then, and you still have you in you now, which is why I definitely like was like I need to get Emily on the podcast because she just brings the best energy, and like I see that
So
light
sweet.
in you. But kind of similar but I did volleyball, but then high school, like kind of opposite. Like you went the soccer route. In high school I was like, okay, I'm gonna do theater and like not do volleyball because you can only really do one or the other, at least in my school, because theater rehearsals were every day and volleyball practice was every day, so you kind of choose one or the other. But yeah.
Wait, how long did you play volleyball for?
Only up until high school, so 5th grade up until high school, and
Okay.
then just for fun after that, because
Yeah.
then I was a theater kid.
Oh, and now you play for fun too.
Yeah, now catch me on the beach volleyball courts in Santa Monica. Me and the only girl on my team carrying these teams. Just kidding.
Carrying the weight of the team on her back.
God, my back is broken.
Broken. Yeah.
Those stupid boys.
I love hearing about your little volleyball
Oh my
adventures.
gosh. They've been a ride.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you mentioned well, you just turned 27.
Yep.
And I'm 27, and like kind of back on making friends, how we're kind of in this weird in between age. That kind of makes that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just feels like an interesting time of life because when I first moved out to LA, I was like finishing up college and COVID, and like I think I was maybe 21, and made a bunch of friends out here, like in and around the work I do, but also like through who I lived with, and now being like back out here again with a second LA chapter. I feel like there's so many people in different areas of life.
Yeah.
A lot of friends are in very serious relationships, or friends have moved away, or, people are just into different things, different parts of their life. And so I feel like it's just been hard to navigate like who would have the same interests nowadays and also the same time.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to, look out of your current network for that and make more friends to like build the circle out. And so that's been, like I think us finding each other on Bumble BFF is a testament to like that you can find someone that way. Cause I know I've talked to a lot of girls that are like, does that even work? And how do you find somebody? And like,
trust me, I went on a few of those Bumble BFF dates before ours.
yeah. Did you have any crazy ones?
Nothing crazy, but they just felt like dates, like interview dates that you have with a guy, but it was with a girl, and you're just trying to like be normal and make a friend, but what do? You go out and get a drink that's like normal, and you're sitting across from each other. You're like, so what are your hobbies? And it's like so awkward.
Where do you live?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
How long have you lived in LA? Like, what kind of music are you into? And it's just like, I always came off of them, and my other friends like that don't live here would ask me like, how'd it go? I'd be like, it was fine, like nothing wrong with her, but like, but it like, no, like how do you, I don't know, it didn't feel like making a friend. I don't know, it felt weird. I always came off being like, it was fine, they were nice, but like,
have you seen like weird. This brings up a topic. Have you seen like there's some accounts on there of girls that, hey, and like to their credit, they're very transparent up front. They're like looking for a friend who like will come along and just take pictures of me.
No.
I had a friend that like went, actually it wasn't in the person's profile, but they like, it was on Bumble BFF, and she went to go meet this girlfriend, like just how you were just explaining, like you would have no idea, showed up, and like the whole interaction was like this girl was like thinking they were getting together on the pretense of her like taking a photo shoot of her the whole day. And my friend was like, whoa, like I'm here to make a friend, like not be your photographer.
Why doesn't she hire
and I was like, this is kind of like a crazy story of like the Bumble like friend side of things. Like, you always hear like the crazy ones with dating, but I was like, I've never heard of that. But so like credit to the girls who are up front. Yeah. Like, this is what I need. Like, I don't have anyone to take pictures of me. Like, I live in a city where like that's a big thing. I need help. Like, I get that.
I think we should send her a tripod. Does she know
maybe
that you can set your phone up and hit timer?
I don't know. Maybe there's certain angles that like she needed. I don't know. I don't pretend to know. But like my friend, like, bless her heart, did the whole photo shoot, and like I don't think they ever saw each other again. I might have to circle back on that and get more information, but that made me apprehensive because that was before like I was using Bumble BFF, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what if I end up on that? I don't know. Maybe I would just like join in and be like, okay, I need pictures too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this what we're doing?
So awkward. And I am like, I have people pleaser tendencies. So I would probably go along with it, being afraid to be like, and just like walk out or something. I don't know. But yeah. That's so weird.
So like, tell us what you would do.
Yeah.
If you were in that situation. Leave a comment with what you would do.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I haven't had anything like that by any means.
That's good.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But I have friends who just got married, but friends who are still single, friends long-term relationships, buying a house together, friends who are like, oh yeah, in a year we're gonna try and have kids, and I'm just like, we are not in the same places of life. But I love them and we're all still friends. But when you're making new friends and you have limited time, it's like you kind of do need to find people who you are interested in the same things. Because at 27, I always say this when I go out, I'm like, where are people our age? I swear everyone is 21 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do people our age just not go out or earlier or whatever? So I'm like, I'm 27 and I still want to go out. But also I go out and it's all 21-year-olds. So is it like people our age? It's either like finding people who are too young, who I don't relate to, like me hanging out with 21-year-old. I don't know really how that would go. I probably like we would have different interest or like maturity levels. But then like people in their 30s, they probably want to stay at home. So it's just weird. It's weird in your 20s.
Girl, it's weird. It's weird when you hit like that after 25 era of like, I don't know, me and some of my girlfriends have talked about it too, of like, where do you go? I think there's been very few events where like, or locations where I've felt like the youngest in the room. And I used to feel like that all the time. Like when I first moved out here, obviously it was like 21, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But now like it's kind of a treat. Like if I walk into a room and I'm like, oh, I'm like one of the youngest people here.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, like there was an event that we like had last week. I think we had like a little masquerade event that was hosted at our house. And
guys, Emily lives with like 8 people. I also, when I found out this about her, I was like, that must be a cool person because not a lot of people can do that. And I'm like, oh my God, new girl over here. I think that's such a fun fact.
It's a fun fact.
And that it works out too. Good on you guys.
It works out. Okay, so this is like a little side note about this topic is I've always lived in a house with like many people. I need a front yard. I need a backyard. I need one or the other. Like I'm not an apartment girly.
She's a diva.
She needs a yard. No, but the thing is like I'm a social butterfly. And I love always like having energy around the house, always having like a plan or an event or like something to join in on. And every house I've lived in, since college with roommates has been, gosh, I think almost all of them have been 4 people or more. Yeah. I lived like 4 people, then I lived 5 people, and now it was just 7. Now it's 6 people.
Oh, okay.
And it just lends a hand to like these awesome events and parties.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that. Like I feel like that lights my soul on fire. Yeah. And we love hosting it. You've been to some of these things and
so fun. And they're all so nice and like welcoming people, at least any time I've experienced them.
Yeah.
Did they all go to Vegas with you for your birthday?
Yeah. So my roommates,
cute.
My roommates did. And yeah, sometimes we open our doors to have like other people host events at our house, and occasionally we'll be allowed to like attend them. And one of the events was a masquerade event. Yeah. And it kind of blends into this topic actually, because the whole premise of the event was like connecting with people in real life. and how do you do that like off apps? And that's been me and like one of my roommates, and I feel like you're like the same.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that are like real meets only, like whether it's a friend or someone you're dating or something like that, like real meets real life, like let's get off social media, let's get off the apps. So I kind of loved it. This event was like black tie, it was like all masquerade, everyone was in these super cool masks. It felt like the Hillary Duff like Cinderella story like scene where they're like, yes, and it's like no one knows who you are, but it's crazy because like it's still you, but just this part's covered.
Oh wait, and then that's kind of helpful. Like if you are anxious meeting people in person, you can,
there's like a little bit, right? There's like an element of that, sure. The lady hosting it is like starting her own coaching business to like kind of, I think it's like help people, maybe it's life coaching or something like that. But she told us that the questions you ask, like when you walk around, the whole point is to like walk up to people you don't know, is to ask a question that's more than just like a yes or no, or where are you from, or what do you do for work, like to get you off these topics. So they have to foster like more of a conversation. So some of them are that were asked of me were like, what are you most excited for in the new year? If you could start like any fast food restaurant that doesn't exist, what would you start? Things like that, right? That are like make you think, and maybe that you wouldn't ordinarily share with somebody right off the bat. So yeah, and again, if I didn't live in that house, I wouldn't have that opportunity. So just like, it's just like these crazy things that happen, and they're just fun. And I honestly need to start like chronicling it. And like, I feel like a lot of people would be really interested in this because there's not a lot of people, especially our age, that are living in housing situations like this. So yeah, I think it's fun to like be in a house and offer it to like my friends to come and enjoy too. Yeah.
And you guys could start your own little reality show, I feel like.
I know. I think it's been talked about with previous iterations of the house, like previous people that have lived in it, but no one's executed it yet. So
one day.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
It may happen.
Maybe I'll just head over there with the camera. Start getting some footage.
And come be like the 8th roommate and be like, and I'm here. Are we shooting?
Tell me your secrets.
Are we shooting?
Did you hear that Emily said this about and just start the I'll be the producer starting
like
the drama,
like the Bachelor stuff.
Yeah.
Stirring stuff up.
So since you're like, you know, have this intention of like meeting people in person, did you ever use dating apps?
Yes.
Board dating?
Yeah, I did. I feel like between college and like maybe 4 years ago, I was using them like pretty regularly. I went on a lot of dates
a lot of first dates.
I went on a lot of first dates, and I'm sure you have a lot to say about this. I feel like a lot of people have a lot of stories. I think that's what I've heard. I went out with some really interesting people, and at a certain point I was just like, you know what, I don't think this is for me anymore. Like, said with love, I think that there are so many people that have success. Like one of my friends is getting married that met on the apps, and you know, people are dating that have met through the apps, and that's amazing and wonderful and everything. But I don't know, I'm the meet people in real life, and in the past 4 years, like I've kind of kept that mentality.
Maybe I need to come to that realization, because everyone in my life has met on Hinge. That's what keeps me coming back. Live update from literally right before you came here.
Oh my gosh.
I paid for Hinge trying to make it successful. And you want to know what happened today? I matched with someone, right? Cute, whatever. First, I have like one match, and it's him. He's like, when are you free next week? And I'm like, I'm free Sunday, but then I fly out Monday for a week for Christmas, and I'll be back after that. He unmatched with me. It's the week of Christmas. I wasn't free the week of Christmas.
No way.
And he unmatched me.
That's
Who is free the week of Christmas? Sorry.
That feels really crazy because
I have a home.
No one's free.
Yeah.
Like, and by the way, you're not even going to be like around.
Yeah.
Like,
so that's
you're going to be busy.
Going.
You're not even going to be like in town, in the same town.
Yeah. That's
right.
That's how it's going for me.
So this is my thought. Julie is going to go and do real meets in real life.
I'm trying.
Which, actually has happened when, we've been out. People have come up and I don't know what type of people that is. Yeah. So that's the issue.
Yeah. You know
what type of people that is.
Yeah. The other night we were at Q's and we know one of the bouncers there since we're regulars because we live down the street from it. And I was talking to him because, so in a previous episode of the podcast, I like brought up statistics from this past year. And one of them is pretty much saying like guys want more relationships, but they're afraid of like being too vulnerable or like saying they want a relationship. And I was talking to him about it. He's like, all the time, I will overhear a group of guys saying they think a girl is pretty and they will never go up to her.
Anything.
Yeah, he's like, it happens all the time. Guys just don't.
You guys, what is up with this?
Stop being scared.
Someone chime in and let me know because I have a lot of conversations with my sisters and my mom and my friends about this. And we all wonder, like, what's the issue with coming up?
What's changed?
Just say like one thing.
I used to get approached all the time and now I don't. And I'm like,
what has changed? But like, why? Just come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
And is chivalry dead? It can't be.
Yeah.
It can't be dead. And we're not going to give up on it. At the same rate, though, we can, as women, should feel empowered to walk up as well.
I've done it once.
How'd that go?
He said he was not single, but I was very proud I did it.
I'm proud of you for doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like it is nerve-wracking. I think that there's a lot of us who still want chivalry.
Yeah.
And I think that's fair to ask for.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just come up and say something first and kick it off.
You know what's a way to not go about it? Someone left a note on my car at the gym.
No way.
I don't know how he knew what car I had because
this feels a little creepy.
Yeah, I was friends with the people at the front desk. So I texted the girl and I was like, hey, can you, well, first
pull the footage up.
Yeah. I was like,
pull the parking lot footage up right now.
Can you look up what person this is? Because first I didn't know what person it was, but they left their phone number. So I'm like, can you look up their phone number? Send me a picture who it is.
Did they look it up?
She sent me a picture who it is. And I'm like, okay, when did they check in and when did they check out? So they checked in after I was already there and left before I left. So my car was already there parked. They couldn't have seen me.
So they've seen you a previous time.
I guess so, but like, I don't know.
So there's a borderline here of creepy and cute and chivalrous.
Yeah, like maybe just say hi to me in person at the gym, then...
There's so many stigmas though, because I feel like a lot of guys have been scared off of like approaching women at the gym because I've seen a lot of videos on social media of like, don't approach a woman at the gym. Mm-hmm. So in his defense, maybe he felt like, I don't want to be creepy and this is less creepy, but then at the same rate, it's still creepy. So there's like, there's this world of like, this world of like, what do I do then to not be creepy? But
so I'm going to tell you now.
If it was at night, it's like not, it just feels like not a good idea. But maybe they like say something in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not coming up to you mid-set.
But do they like wait for me? That's also
I don't know, because I did once upon a time have somebody follow me out of the gym and approach me in the parking lot at night. And I had my headphones on, like blasting.
I can't.
And I literally couldn't hear anything. And this guy comes up, like, I think I see, because, you know, as women, we're like super aware. We're hyper aware. And I don't even look. I just feel like someone in my peripheral. And I like jump. I'm like, oh my God. And the guy's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Whatever, getting the number. But in my mind, I was like, let's not scare people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't have a rule book on how to do it.
Just say hi.
I don't have a rule book on how to do it.
Yeah.
But I know that there's things that are like that could scare somebody. Like you might, if this for you might have had like a safety concern.
Yeah.
And so I think that there's ways to do it where you're not freaked out, but it's still chivalrous. Yeah.
My dad just went up to my mom and asked her to dance at a bar, but that was back in,
that's so
the
cute.
good old days. I know. And I'm like,
that's super cute. My parents were set up on a blind date.
Oh,
yeah.
cute.
And they went to breakfast and the rest is history.
A breakfast date.
Yeah.
Humble.
Breakfast date.
Wholesome. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
and they're,
cute.
still together. And very cute.
Yeah. Well, we had some people send in a few stories. Do you want to read them?
Yeah, let's read them.
Okay, I have 3 different ones. The first one's a hot take, and I'm keeping them anonymous. They said, if if you ask someone out on a first date on a weeknight, so Monday through Thursday, not including Friday, and set it at a time between 5 and 7 p.m., then it's expected to be a dinner date and not just meeting up for drinks. Who wants to go straight from work to getting a drink on an empty stomach? Not me.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Because sometimes first dates I feel like are good to just be drinks because then you can dip if it's not going well.
Yeah.
But I will say I had a first date once that was, I think it was set at like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. And I was like, perfect. It'll be an hour or two. I'll come home and eat dinner. So I didn't eat. This man talked for hours and hours. We were there till midnight and I was starving. The first hour or two, yeah, the conversation was fine and he was nice. But getting on hour 4, I started like, I swear I was dozing off. I didn't say a word, I think, the last 2 hours. I think he just talked the whole time.
Oh, no.
And I was so hungry. But I don't know. What
do
you
no.
think? Do you do dinner dates?
And by the way,
drink
that's
dates?
reasonable.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm starving.
Yeah.
I must get home.
We're on hour 5.
I must get home and do more than a girl dinner. Yeah. Well, I don't know. My upfront thought is that I think a lot of dates these days are drinks because I think that on both ends, people think that, like you said, like drinks are more, it lends more of a hand of like leaving early if it's not working, or it's just not as much of a commitment, like even financially for either party. So I feel like that's why they're suggested a lot. And also there's like, maybe there's just like more of an energy. I've always felt like there's more of an energy with drinks than a sit down dinner. Like usually if you're going to a bar, it's like a little more loud, a little more lively, which like I appreciate. Mm-hmm. So there's a part of me that's like, I would want that because I want like, I'm like someone who like feeds off of energy in a room. So if I'm in a bar and there's a bunch of energy, like maybe I'll be more, because dating is like a date can be very awkward. Like you're meeting someone for the first time and you're expected to kind of be like 100% yourself on display, but you don't know this person. So
unless it is someone that you've known before.
Right.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's advantages to it, but for sure, like I'm someone who's lightweight and like 2-3 drinks, like I'll be feeling good. I'll be feeling fancy. So I concur with like the needing food thing. I feel like there's extra planning that goes into it. Like before you leave work, you're like having some snacks that are substantial, and then I don't know. Yeah. I feel like there are a lot of benefits to a drink date.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And I feel like, speaking of that, like so much thought I feel like goes into girls for a first date that guys just don't put in. It's like, okay, if I'm going straight from work to a date, I need to pack a refresher makeup. I need to pack my outfit. I'm getting changed in the car.
Yes.
My hair might have been back for work. I need to like figure out, maybe I need to keep my hair back so I don't know, whatever. Like I feel like girls think about that. I'm packing my snacks.
Right.
This and that. And then guys just show up.
Yeah, there's a lot of steps for us. Yeah. There's a lot of backwards girl math going on of like, so I have to get to the table at 5. So that means I have to like start driving at 4:30 because anywhere in LA takes like 30 minutes or more. And then that means I need to be like ready by 4 and like eat by 3:45. Like there's so much backing out that like when you do the math on it, you're like, wait, but like if I sit down for drinks at 5, then I am eating at like 3:30 and it's going to wear off. And so it's like, yeah, I think if it's somebody I know that I've hung out with before, been on a date with before, like I would like it to be a dinner, but there's a level of comfortability there of like being at a dinner and like doing like a 1 to 2 hour upwards commitment, depending on where you dine. Yeah. Where like a drinks could realistically be like, if you get there at 5, you could technically leave at 6 and still get home for dinner at a reasonable time. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't make the rules.
And I've been in that situation before where like I knew this guy was not for me. So when the waiter kept asking like, do you want to order another drink? I kept like giving this look to the waiter like, no. Like, and he immediately like got it and brought the check. He did not even ask if we wanted the check. He just brought the check down.
Did you just like eye him down? Like daggers? Like wow.
Yeah. So that was handy.
But more power to you. Yeah. Know what you want. And know when it's time. Yeah. Know when it's time to call it.
And it's
that's okay.
Exactly.
That's okay. That's okay.
Everyone is meant for everyone. Okay, so this is a first date story. I went on a date with a guy my grandma found and tried to set me up with. He was awful.
Wait. And my like, wait, that's cute. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
there's-
Followed by the next sentence that's like, it was
he
awful.
was awful.
Great,
There's a lot
great,
of things,
great.
steps to this one. Okay, so first he pushed the start time back to 8 p.m. just a couple hours before. When I showed up, he had already ordered a drink, which I thought was a little odd. He asked me maybe 5 questions, but just kept talking about himself. We had one drink and then he wanted to walk to a different bar, but wanted to say hi to his client on the way. We ended up stopping at a cigar bar with his extremely drunk client. I stayed for a few minutes and then just left. It was so smoky.
Whoa.
That's a lot. First off, grandma setting you up.
Okay, can we just like okay, I need to stop on that on the top line there. That is so cute that your grandma set you up. Like she was out thinking of this person and was like, I just want to do this thing. Maybe saw this guy, thought he was cute. Like I would love that. Like
I know.
I miss my grandma. Like
Yeah.
I would love that.
My
if
grandma
that
would have
happened.
never. Yeah. Back in
My
the
grandma
day.
would have not.
No.
I feel like my grandma would have, but
That's
then
cute.
I love that the second sentence though, it's like this really wholesome thing about like my grandma set me up, followed by and it was awful.
Period. He was awful.
And you know what? Grandma, like keep doing it for this person, but it sucks that it was awful. And also, by the way, the rest of the story is super weird.
Yeah.
Like, why are we seeing a client
on a date?
Why is it a cigar bar? Are there
horrible.
where even is a local cigar bar? Like,
Yeah.
I can't even think of one. I'm not a cigar connoisseur, but
Yeah.
I'm like, is that a thing still? People
I
have,
don't know.
And by the way, people meet their clients there. Like, what kind of job are we talking?
Yeah, and why you're on a date? Why would you think to meet a client
Yeah.
and get wasted with him? What do you think
This is
about?
odd.
Yeah, it says when I showed up, he had already ordered a drink. Does that bother you?
I need to know, like, did he then say, let's get a drink together? And then, or did he like
Yeah.
just get his own and was like, you get your own?
Yeah.
If it's the latter, I'm really put off by it. But if he's
Right.
like, hey, I just kicked it off like
Yeah,
while I
like,
was
he
waiting
got
for
the
you,
table.
but now like let's go get one together, I'm like, great.
Yeah.
But if it was like you go get your own, or I don't know, that feels like a
Yeah.
little weird. It feels like a little individualized, like when
Yeah.
you're supposed to be coming together over a date. So don't love that part. And the
Yeah.
rest of it is just like,
Horrible.
let's not see this person again.
Yeah.
That's just my thought on the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Is like, we don't need to see this person
Yeah.
again.
Was there any like super crazy first dates that just kept taking turns and turns and turns that you've had?
I've had so many
Yeah.
crazy first dates. Should we just go date for date?
I have.
Just, like,
Yeah.
tell a
or
story.
tell one. I won. Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
Do you want to kick it off?
Sure. So I show up. So okay, so it was off a Hinge or whatever. And he was like, me and my friends, all like a group of friends, usually play pool at this bar. And like that idea could be fun, like a group hang as a first date. I feel like you get to know someone, see how they are around their friends, see what their friends are like. It kind of
Sure.
could make it less awkward in the right scenario. I show up.
Fine print in the right
Yeah.
scenario.
I show up and his friends are all like 45.
Oh,
He's
no
like
way.
our age, which okay.
Wow. Okay.
He has a broken hand. And I'm like, oh, what happened
Interesting.
there?
Interesting.
The night before, he had gotten in a bar fight and broke his hand from punching
shared that?
someone. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Transparency can go really far sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he needed me to drive him home at the end because he didn't have a car. And I was like, oh. Nothing wrong
No
with
way.
like that,
He-
but like this was just going. I don't know. It was
Wait,
just,
no.
like if you're taking, and then it was just weird. We
Like,
were
it
with
just
his
keeps getting better.
45-year-old friends. He got in a
Yeah.
bar fight.
Interesting. You're worried about
And-
your own safety.
Yeah, and now he's asking me for a favor. Like you could call an Uber. You know, like I
Sure.
drove him home. I'm a nice person, but it was just one thing after
Wow.
another. I was like, this.
It's just like,
this wasn't the vision.
can we add something to make
Yeah.
it like crazier? And then sometimes like it's those things that you're like in the moment, it's like, this is awful. And then later you can tell it and it's like, this kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, or like you can laugh about it and be like,
Sometimes you
you know,
gotta do
because
things
now
for
you
the
have a
plot.
crazy story like for the plot. But in the moment, it's like, my mom is gonna freak out when I
Yeah.
tell her like that's always my first thought is like I'm gonna call my mom. My mom's gonna be like, what is going on?
That's cute. You telling
Like,
your mom about your date.
I do. My mom is like, I have 2 sisters. There's 3 of us. And so I feel like there's just so many like girl stories all the time. And
I
I
want
think
a
my
3
mom
too.
like just loved it. Really? Wait, where are you? I forget.
I'm the youngest.
Youngest?
Two older
I'm
sisters.
oldest.
Oh my
We're
god.
the
Look at
opposite
that.
ends.
Opposites attract.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. One time I went on a date and I got catfished by like a man who was using pictures of his brother, I believe. So there was like a resemblance for sure, but it like wasn't him. It's not like it was him, you know, in any of them, by the way. It was like just the brother in all the pictures. And the reason that I found that out is because I kind of addressed it like after the fact, because we like obviously didn't hang out again, because I just felt like that's a weird way to come into a date, like on a false pretense.
Yeah.
So we didn't go on any follow-up dates, but I was just like, hey, I thought it was a little odd that, you know, like, because I feel like there was something, and I can't remember because this was years ago, there was something that like was very key to them, like it not being him, like maybe the hair was like brown and dirty blonde or something. And I found a way to get it out of him. And he was like, you know what? I've been like pretty open about, or maybe not open. I don't remember exactly how it went, but he was like, I've been using pictures of like my brother.
What is the
And
like? What's
I just
their plan?
don't get it. I don't get it. And I was like, okay, well, I think it might be a good idea to like use some of you like going forward.
That's
like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm not going to be coming back out on another date, but I think I was like trying to lightly be like, as you move forward in your dating journey,
Yeah.
said by someone who's experienced this, like it just feels weird.
That's so kind of you.
Yeah. But I never expected to get catfished.
Yeah.
Myself, like I was like, it was a crazy experience.
But what is the plan? Because you're always going to have to see them in person. So like, how does that ever work out?
I don't know.
Is it like they just want to lure a girl in and then they think with their charm or something?
Maybe they think,
just...
maybe they think that like it gets you in the door and then something will happen, or maybe they think you won't notice. Like I feel like some people are just delusional. They're like delusional city. Like sometimes you have to be a little delusional. Yeah. But to this extent, I'm just like, maybe we don't use pictures that are of our sibling.
Yeah.
Like if I did that with my sister, I just don't even think I could show up on the date.
Yeah. Wait, that's so
like,
cute.
because then I would have to address it and be like, oh, that's my sister. Yeah. I don't know.
I'd be embarrassed. That's so cute. We both have two sisters. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Yeah.
All girls.
Girly girlies. And my dad.
I know. Do you have a great girl dad? Mm-hmm. The best.
I call him all the time. I think every episode of this podcast, I was like, so I called my dad.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, every day.
I love that. My dad is a girl dad too.
Yeah.
And girl dads are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know how to do it right. The next story actually was a catfish story that we got sent in.
No way.
Yes. So it says, one time I catfished my ex. That felt like a spiral. I knew he'd be on Tinder and I was within 1 mile of him. So I swiped until I found him and then started a convo
No
with
way.
him. Then I changed my own name in my contacts and texted myself the proof and said, why did this girl just reach out to me?
No way.
That's insane.
Wait, so this is while they were together?
Her ex.
So she was catching...
So-
No. But like, was she dating him at the time because she reached out to him and said, why'd this girl reach out to me? Like, was this to catch him in something?
But the girl that reached out, that's herself. I think it was
Wait.
just to mess with him. I don't know.
Wait.
It
I
could be
changed
two
my
different-
own name in my contacts.
So she was like under a false
and texted
profile.
myself the proof.
And then I think she was acting like that girl. Oh, proof. So maybe you're right. They were together.
That's how I'm interpreting it. Like that they were together and she like knew he... I don't know.
But I wouldn't even think to do this. But
I mean...
props to you for thinking of this.
This is
but
really interesting.
taking it step by step. But she's talking to him as someone else, but it's still her. So it's not another girl. And then texts herself as if the girl texted her.
Okay.
Right? Saying, is that, it was just a way to mess with him, I think.
Maybe.
And like then she found a way to reach out to him.
Why'd this girl reach out? But my thing is like, if they're broken up, like why would we be saying that? Like I guess like the way I interpret it was like maybe she was trying to catch him cheating or something.
Him being on Tinder. Oh, that makes sense.
That's like how I first interpreted it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. But if we're gonna address it that way, I'm like, that's kind of smart, honestly.
Yeah. She said it felt like a spiral, so maybe it was recent ex and she was like just crashing out. Or if they were together, that makes sense. Like she was catching him being on Tinder. Maybe. Either or. Girls are smart.
You know what? It's creative. Props for creativity.
Yeah.
I'm like now wondering what he said. Like I think I want the follow-up story.
I know.
Like what happened?
Want more details.
What happened
Send
after
us
this?
The screenshots, please.
Yeah,
you know who you are.
We need to read through let's do this on the next episode where we read through like the follow-up here, because now I'm curious of where this went.
Yeah, the response.
Or maybe we could get some clarification on like, was this to catch him in something, or
we need more details for sure.
We need more details, but like off the bat, I think it's hilarious that we just talked about a catfish story and here we are reading one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like, sometimes you do just gotta do things for the story, for the plots.
For the plot.
So if things don't work out, like with all these, at least they all had a story.
Wait, I need to ask you, have you ever done anything for the plot?
I don't know if I have done anything crazy. Definitely like with my friends out at bars, like pretended to like be other people, or we were in a relationship or stuff like that. Yeah. When like meeting guys out.
Yeah. I've definitely done that.
But I feel like, yeah.
It's kind of fun to do that, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw this interview with Aubrey Plaza where she was talking about how she used to do that all the time. Like, either before or when she was just getting into acting, I'm not sure. And she would go out and just like love to create these fake stories of like who she was, what her name was, what her job was, what her background was. And like, it was honestly just fun for her to like continuously prove to herself that she could keep having like these real conversations with people, fully thinking she's someone she's not. And it would like just be for the bit.
Yeah.
I have done that with my friends, and we've had like a completely different alias, and like it's been like fun. I don't know if it's kind of fun sometimes to just be like
not take it
too I don't know, just not take it too seriously, and
that's so fun,
and just have a good time with it.
Have you done anything else super crazy for the plot, or just kind of same
kind
of things?
I don't know, like I mean, I feel like there have been times where I have, maybe it's just like where I've just like continuously said yes, like in a night out where the night keeps going, and maybe you had an intention to like go home at midnight. Is there something the next day? But then the ball keeps rolling of like, well, now everyone's going to go and do like an after party, and then you end up at some crazy person's house, and you're like, well, now we can't leave, and then I feel like one time I did that long ago, and we were all at this like after party in Manhattan Beach, and all of a sudden like people start doing magic tricks, and like I love magic, and there's like card games coming out, and it's things like you wouldn't normally see at like a traditional kind of after party or house party. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is so fun. Like I didn't have any plans. I feel like sometimes the best things are the most unexpected things, where you have no idea that the night was going to ever get there, and then like the more fun it becomes and the more crazy stuff unfolds, you're like, I don't know when I'm going home. Like my plan, like I might be canceling that workout class in the morning,
and then the next morning you're like debriefing and you're like, what all happened last night, and you're like, oh my god, that happened, and then that happened. That's the most
best
fun
thing to do. It's like to wake up and call friends, or maybe like friends slept over, or you're calling like me, like my mom or my sisters, and being like, you have no idea like what happened last night, like still hungover, like just talking about it. It's like the best, some of the best stories and like retells. And one of these episodes we need to do that, where like I have go out with the gals and do like a day after recount
the next morning. I'm so down for that. We can like just order breakfast burritos and just debrief the night before live.
Breakfast burritos and Pedialyte.
Yes.
That'll be
essential.
Essential
for sure. For sure. Okay, the last thing I had for us, I found some old magazine dating quizzes. If you want to do any.
Yeah, let's do some.
Do you want?
This is so fun because this is like used to do this all the time growing up with
Yeah.
like Tiger Beat, and I feel
J14.
what were the ones called with like the Disney Channel
Bop.
like
Something.
yeah,
Bop.
yes. I used to go to the grocery store and just like pick them out.
My wall. First of all,
Wait, did you pull out the pictures of like the
posters?
headshots of like everybody from Disney Channel and put them? I put them all on my wall.
was
I had
covered.
a massive collection.
First of all, my childhood bedroom wall was lime green because it was Lizzie
Wait,
McGuire.
so was mine. It was lime green and blue,
Oh my god.
like opposite walls.
Yeah.
No
Mine was all lime
way.
green. All
No
lime green.
way.
And I did it because the can had Lizzie McGuire on it. And my mom was like, your room gives me a headache. And I'm like, it's Lizzie McGuire.
You know what? That's so funny you say that because when we moved out of the house that I had that in, my parents' realtor was like, said like this house won't sell with that color. Like we have to repaint it.
We were
And I was 9 years old and I was so offended by that realtor. And I was like, you know what? You don't get it.
Yeah.
Like you just don't get it. You're not with the times. Like you're not with the times. You don't understand.
Yeah.
And he's
And
like,
if you-
it just won't sell. I'm like, maybe it'll sell
Yeah.
more. Like, how do you know that?
And if you cover your wall to wall with posters of Troy Bolton and literally everyone, then you won't even see the colors. I started
It's
to
highly
start,
marketable stuff, by the
Yeah.
way.
I had to start like moving to the ceiling to put posters on because I covered my walls so much.
Okay, I did not move
I
to
was
the ceiling, but I had a whole wall, and
Yeah.
it was like everybody from High School Musical, like it was literally like I had like all my crushes from Disney Channel, like in the direct middle. It was amazing.
Yeah,
those
I
were the times. Like, do people do that anymore?
I don't
like,
know, but they're
Do young
missing out.
girls do that anymore?
No,
Is our
they're all making
magazines even a thing?
TikToks.
Yeah, it's like it's all
Versus
digital.
I was
It's like get ready with me's at 9 years old, probably.
It was such an era. I had in my room, one of my presents for my birthday was like a microphone and a microphone stand and like a karaoke machine. Like my dad like built me this microphone stand. I wanted to be a pop star so bad. I'm sure my parents
Same.
were tired of me. I would scream, act like no one could hear me. Every single
Oh,
song.
if
in
I
my
had a
bedroom.
voice, it would be over. If I could sing, it would be over, you guys. Like, it would be done. Like, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, like,
You'd be up there.
I'd be, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was the same way.
I mean, I had the head mic on this year with my Tate McRae Halloween costume. And it was like so fun, just like, because I feel like I had the head mic too when I was younger and when I was doing all those video camera performances.
And I would like write songs and perform for my mom, put on little fashion shows.
The
I was
best.
like, just look at me. I just
And by
want
the way,
people to look
childhood
at me.
and by the way, childhood was amazing.
Yeah.
When we were growing up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we were at the tail end of like when kids still like went and played outside and like didn't have phones yet.
Oh, I was one
We're,
of the
like,
boys
just
in my
before.
neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, because my like two next door neighbors were both boys, and I was like, "Well, I'm playing basketball with you. I'm playing Guitar Hero.
I'm doing
with you.
everything.
Like, meet
What
me
do
in
you
the
mean I
cul-de-sac."
can't? Yeah. We had a cul-de-sac too. Oh my gosh,
we
that's
twins?
amazing.
Yeah, we were on
It's
the-
like the same childhood.
Yeah.
Wait, where was your hometown again?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Suburbs
Okay.
outside of Philly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Up in the Bay Area for me. But same thing, cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
cute.
I feel like that's the best street, like when you're growing up, because it's not like a dangerous through street where you're
Yeah.
like always worried about cars necessarily. So we would just always be out like on bikes and like
Manhunt?
playing and
Were you a manhunt
wait, like
neighborhood?
what's that?
Oh, you like split up in two teams. I don't know. Everyone goes hides.
I
and
feel
then
like we
you gotta,
did do
like,
that. Yeah.
Like, and then when you found someone on the other team, they like go to your jail and like
Okay,
you can
yes.
try and tag people out of
Yes.
jail of your own team.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did do that. And we did capture the flag.
Yes.
And we
so
did
much
like
capture the
sardines
flag.
in a can. And we had this huge like red wagon that like all the kids would pull each other like for rides around the street and
Yeah.
like up and down driveways and like sidewalk chalk. Like those were the days.
Those are the days.
Those were the days, you guys. That's amazing.
So cute.
I love it.
Okay, do you want to
Can we
pick
just
one?
like go back for a day and
I
like just
know.
do this for like that's what I'm saying is I talk with my roommates about this a lot. Like we need to do more things that bring out our inner child.
Yeah.
And like, is there a version where we can do some of these things as adults? Like we can. Like we could do sidewalk
We
chalk.
could like make a little field day for
That would be
ourselves and like
so
plan all these
cute and
little
like have a
activities
bunch of
we used
people
to do.
go.
Yeah. And then we
Yes.
could all like wear certain colors or I don't know.
I love that. Me and my roommate this summer, like when it was really beautiful out, like we went boogie boarding in Santa Monica.
Aww.
And we were the oldest people out there. You guys, like we were, 26, 27, and there's just a bunch of like kids doing it too. And we were like, who cares? Like, it's fun. And we had a blast. We probably did it for an hour.
Yeah.
And we were just like, wee, like on all the waves, like it's completely like coming in and going back out. And like it was, we had like a whole day after that committed to like bring out your inner child. And it was so much fun. And we just need more of that, like more reminders of how to do that. Yeah.
It's all about the little things.
Yeah. I love it.
In those moments. Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
I don't know where those boogie boards are anymore.
Yeah.
Like the day after we used them, they like mysteriously disappeared. And it became this point of like conversation in our group chat of like someone stole them. I think someone also stole our surfboards because we had like surfboards and boogie boards and then they all like went missing the day after we used them.
That's rude.
And I'm just like, excuse me.
But I'm such like an ocean girl. Like if we're going to the beach, I love going in the ocean.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of different in LA or on the West Coast. At least East Coast, everyone's in the water. Like so many people go to the beach and go in the water. I'm like, let's go play mermaids and ride the waves. And
I think we did that when we were out
there. So many like ocean games and like up there on a paddle board, like whatever.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah.
It's amazing. Like to do that. We did that too. What mermaid are you? What color?
I like blue usually. I feel like is my default.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of boring color. What, are you
I don't
pink?
think that's boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Pink.
Blue
my
and
favorite
purple,
color.
I feel like are my go-tos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your eyes.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aquamarine.
Oh my gosh. Amazing movie.
Yeah. Oh, see, they don't even make movies like that anymore either. I feel like we had such
I can't think of one like that
Mm-hmm.
that is nowadays, honestly.
Yeah. Good throwback.
I think I watched that movie like 100 times.
Yeah.
Like that was an amazing movie to grow up on.
I would just play and then rewind and play. And I did that with Freaky Friday too, the original, obviously. I remember with my VHS.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I did that with like the Mary-Kate and Ashley movies too.
Yes. Oh
And,
my gosh. We had them all.
Like what were there was like a couple Amanda Bynes ones.
What a Girl Wants.
What a Girl Wants.
Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
No,
wait,
that's
what's
Lindsay
wait,
Lohan.
what's
That's
the one
Lindsay
where she
Lohan.
goes to was it What a Girl Wants where her dad's like in London and is like
Yeah.
a duke or something.
Yeah.
And yeah. I watched that so many times.
Yeah.
Like amazing.
And that guy Oliver, who she has a crush on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, another one too is Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
Princess Diaries. I would always be like, my grandma's the queen of Genovia.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm the princess. Like and her character like grew up in the Bay Area, and I was like, it's me. Like
Yeah.
one day I'm gonna wake up and like it's gonna be me.
Yeah. I reference She's the Man all the time. That one's kind of like a little bit older. Literally yesterday, I was just like, I can see you for you, Julia.
Yeah.
Which is ugly.
Yeah.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
That's my like comfort one.
I feel like hit the line, and I don't know what he says, but like the cheese line, Gouda.
My
Yeah,
favorite's Gouda.
yeah. I remember that one all the time. Oh man,
Oh, so good.
good memories.
So good.
Good memories.
So good. Okay. So some different titles we have are you boyfriend ready? Do you like sweeties or jokers? Find your Mr. Dreamy. Can you keep a guy intrigued? Are you a closeted commitment phobe? Do any of those intrigue you?
Interesting. Honestly, any dealer's choice. I love a
Okay.
dealer's choice.
Let's find who my Mr. Dreamy is, since I'm now meeting people in person. This is fun.
Yeah,
So-
we've it's official as
Look
of
out for.
this night that that is what's happening.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for all the updates there.
Let's see. Okay, multiple choice here. Are you an ideal girlfriend? You accidentally left your iPad in your boyfriend iPod in
Your iPod.
These are throwbacks.
You guys, this is like 2000s criteria.
Yeah.
Did you have an iPod?
Oh yeah.
What color?
The,
What color?
I think it was green. I think it was lime green.
I had a lime green one too.
The, like,
what is
one
up
where
with
you
us and
shuffle
lime
like
green?
this? I know.
Dude. I don't. By the way, don't even like have anything lime green nowadays. But
And I
back then it was like everything. Like I had the Nano, like the
without
wider
the
one.
screen.
With I think it had like a smaller screen.
Okay, yeah.
But it was a little bit. It had like a flip case that when
Oh.
you like flipped it up, you could see the iPod.
Fancy.
I went everywhere with that.
I didn't
have no idea.
a smartphone until I think like my high school graduation. So I was the girl with the iPod Touch and my little slidey out phone. I was two device girl because everyone else had iPhones, but I
You're
didn't.
iPod kid?
So, not iPad,
Well, not kid because you
just
didn't have
iPod.
it.
It was iPod Touch.
iPod, okay.
So I could have my apps on there, and then my phone was just for texting and calls.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember trying to flirt with a boy, and I had to I had my two devices. And he was older than me.
He's like, what's going on?
Yeah. Oh, the good thing.
Okay, you left your iPod.
iPad in my ex-boyfriend's car. What do? You immediately drive over to his house and break into his car. You'll use a bat if necessary. B, give him a call and tell him you want your iPod back. You'll meet him at a coffee shop before work and you'll switch him for a latte for your iPad. Or C, save up to get a new one as if you'd call that jerk.
Wow.
iPods were valuable in this time, you know?
Yeah. My thought is like give him a call and get it back, but I don't
Yeah.
know that I'm giving him a latte for that.
Yeah, no, he doesn't deserve a
Like
latte.
I just
He
left it in
has
there. I just need it back.
Yeah. No, yeah. So
And I think that's reasonable.
yeah, I need that back.
Just give it back. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, his family has a Thanksgiving tradition of turkey, then NFL. You're a vegetarian and hate football. What do? Oh my gosh. Pass on meeting his family. You aren't going to pretend to like turkey and football for any guy. Okay, you can still go and like, okay.
Wait, maybe that's another option.
B, agree to go.
Okay.
You'll just pass the turkey and enjoy time with his family. No big deal. Plus, there's a book you've been wanting to read and now you have an excuse. Okay, now we're throwing a book into the
Wait,
mix.
how does the book come in?
Wait, you can't go to someone's
like
family.
you're reading it no, we can't do that.
No,
We can't do that. We can't do
See,
that.
polish off a bottle of wine before dinner and then talk about how
No.
disgusting meat is.
I feel
These
like
are crazy.
there's no. There's always an invisible like extra option here, which like I'm going with B, which is a version of that, but I'm not like my parents would never let me go to someone's house and like be reading or on my phone.
Can you imagine? Imagine you're meeting them, your boyfriend's parents for the first time, and you get there.
Is it for the first time?
I don't know, but this is just how I'm picturing it.
I'm picturing it too.
And you pull out a book.
And you're like, no. Like, why don't you just like talk to someone in the kitchen or start doing a card game or something else?
Pay attention to the football. Like,
You can be in the same room and like not have to watch it.
Yeah. Okay, your boyfriend
interesting.
compliments you on the way you look. You thank him and return the favor. Laugh. Of course you look good. It took 2 hours to get ready. Or yell at him.
Wow.
Yell at him for thinking you're fat because that's probably what he was thinking.
That's
wrote
crazy.
this?
That's crazy.
I feel like, whose job is this to write this? I feel like they were just like having so much fun one night.
Yeah,
Just, like, I'm posting this in Cosmo.
I remember this being like these being like that, or they're like the answers are kind of crazy. For me, it's like it definitely took an hour plus to get ready. So like, but I'm not gonna laugh. I think I'm gonna thank him and I don't know, just do a cute smile or return the compliment and
like,
in a way that feels authentic.
Do you use names like babe or like would you be like thanks babe? Do those come natural to you?
I feel like it's situational. I don't know that I would throw that in with like a thank you. It's like that's sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. 4, your boyfriend of 6 months calls to cancel a date because he's sick and just wants to stay home alone. You hang up on him immediately and call your friends to make other plans. You're not sitting home on a Saturday night. B, immediately drive over to his house and circle the block a few times to see if he's telling the truth or if someone else is coming over. Or C, wish him a speedy recovery and tell him to call you when he's feeling better. I mean, I feel like A is pretty reasonable. Not hang up on him. I think you can end the call, but you can still go out with your friends. Like,
yeah, why not?
If he's staying home, and
I
then
think
call him when you get home.
Yeah, and you've been together for 6 months, so I feel like he'd be understanding about that and be like, okay, well then I think I'm gonna meet the girls here.
Yeah,
why not?
If he's the one canceling, like. That's crazy. If you ever like don't trust him enough to have to check his phone or circle the block, then it's already over.
Yeah, I think that there's something else at play if that's your first thought.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like I don't revisit the thought of being together.
Yeah.
If that's the answer.
Yeah. Okay, it's your third date. You decide on a quiet night in. Ooh, you use the one-on-one time to ask him to define the relationship. You spend all night on Pinterest, Facebook, and your cell. You get ingredients for homemade pizza and rent the comedy you've both been wanting to see.
Definitely that one.
Yeah.
I would definitely do like a cute actually a cute idea, like a comedy movie and like maybe making something together it says homemade pizza. That's fun.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Using the one-on-one time to ask him to define the relationship, that's like, it's only date
three dates feels like no. And you're not going to be on your phone the whole time. So it's definitely.
And were your other dates not one-on-one? Like, I guess just they were in public?
Maybe.
Huh. What did we mainly answer? Let's see. Oh, okay. The system is really confusing here. What are the options? Hot potato, my girl, you'll find the perfect guy. In the meantime, enjoy being an ideal combination of Holly.
Who's that?
What is that? Marianne from Gilligan's Island and Zooey Deschanel. Okay.
Wait.
I don't know who this is.
Wait, who is that?
I don't know. Holly Golly.
Okay.
Hot potato.
I mean, we didn't even like add our points up really.
Yeah.
But
okay, so
wait.
0. So we are my girl.
So wait, what's the title of the quiz again? It's like
find out if you are Mrs. Ideal or Mr. Dreamy.
And we are,
I guess, is this combination of people Mrs. Ideal?
Oh, okay.
I hope so. I don't know who that girl is though.
Okay, well, the other option is like hot potato or runny mascara. So we might have been like the best option here.
Yeah.
My girl.
Okay.
That feels fun.
Yeah. That means I'm ready
that feels
to
fun.
meet you.
So what that means is that, organic meats will happen. And that's what I'm taking away from this.
We're going to go to the bar and you're going to be like, well, Cosmo said I'm your ideal girl. So.
And that we're a combination of these 3 like amazing women.
Yeah. So.
Because of that,
catch me in a week with a boyfriend.
That's all. It's a great catch. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Yeah. Cosmo said it, and we don't make the rules.
Facts.
We don't make the rules. But we enforce them.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one last question for you.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to ask everyone that comes on the pod this. What have you spiraled about recently? Anything fun or serious, whatever vibe.
Yeah, I've spiraled a lot about gluten. I this year have probably partially consciously, partially subconsciously have had less gluten in my day to day, but I am somebody who just loves bread. I love bread. I love cookies. I love fried stuff. I like fried mozzarella sticks.
Oh, I love mozzarella sticks.
It's
in everything.
I'm it is when you really think about it. So that what I'm getting at here that I'm spiraling is that I the less I had of it, the more I was when I would have it, I would feel it more oh no, I've cut it out and now I'm having it. And before I didn't used to feel like that. And now I feel my stomach will really hurt or whatever. And it's just sucks because I've gone to get a sandwich and what do you want to do when you go to a sandwich shop? I'll be I gotta get the sourdough. Of course,
yeah.
I'm gonna get the best bread choice.
You're not just gonna get plain sandwich
and
bread.
Now I'm do I need to get gluten free? Is it gonna hurt my stomach? You know what I mean? I'm at an Italian restaurant and they bring out all of our favorite things, a basket of free bread that free. You just keep wanting to have with whatever butter, olive oil, and you're wait, I maybe only can have one slice of it, and that feels really dark.
That's really sad.
In this day and age with how life is and how stressed we are, and I just want to grab for more than one piece of bread, you know what I mean? So I'm just spiraling about this. Yeah, bagels.
Do you want to know a fun fact?
What's that?
My mom has celiac, and out of her 3 daughters, I was the one that got the gene for it, so I may have celiac in my future.
Wait, do you also
not right now?
Do you react to gluten?
Not yet,
okay,
but I could in the future.
Wow.
So I'm
eat the bread while you can.
Yeah, that is my
mindset. The message here. It's just I'm that girl who's keep the bread rolling.
Yeah.
let's not cancel the bread. Like pasta, like I want to have like a pasta dish.
Yeah.
And maybe I want to end with a dessert that has gluten in it.
Of course.
And like sue me. And like sue me about that, because it's my night out and I'm going to spend money on a night out and I'm not doing groceries and I'm not cooking for myself. And I just want to be treated. And I just want to have it.
Do you remember when we went out and I think me, you, and Krista got pizza? Sometimes
Yes.
it was so necessary to keep going.
It was amazing.
Sometimes you just need the gluten.
Yes.
To power through.
We were out and we were hungry.
Yeah.
And there was this amazing little like window pizza place where you like walk in, pick a slice, and sit on this super cute bench.
We got the last three.
We got
they
the
were
last
closing.
three. Yeah, there were only 3 left, and we got the last 3. We're like, okay, who's gonna take what?
Yeah.
And I feel like one of the two of you was like, I'll have whatever, and it worked out. We all sat on this super cute bench like in front of the restaurant. That was such a cute moment.
Yeah.
Like happy to report that like my stomach was fine.
Yeah.
That night, but I needed that to like,
because I think we started early. It might
alcohol.
have been a Penmar night.
I think
want to
so.
say, then turned into a going out. So when you're starting that early, it's like you need a
and now
a gluten break.
now with where we are in life, like we have to be responsible adults.
Yeah,
like we have
of
to think
course.
about. Like earlier, we have to think about eating before or during drinking, and
We're 27 if you didn't hear.
water. We have to do water.
Oh.
Like this is just. It used to not be like this.
Yeah.
It used to not be like this.
Yeah.
You should just go out and like keep going the whole night, and it's like, oh, I don't
And wake up the
food.
next
What
morning fine.
like late night snack is good enough. Like no, now it's like, did you eat before you go
You
out?
have to prepare.
Are you having water throughout the night? Like. Set yourself up for success the next day. You're a runner. So like you,
I do go
I
on
feel like sometimes
hikes
you get up
sometimes
early
next
after nights
morning.
out. Like I could never do that. I'm just like not cut out.
Yeah.
But respect.
Yeah. I understand this spiral because I am quite a bagel fanatic. When I was growing up, my mom had to tell my dad to stop buying me bagels because I was eating them so often.
my
And she was
gosh.
afraid I was eating too many bagels. So then he bought me like the thin ones and I was like, these suck. They're not the same. But
Wait,
then
I know
don't
the thin
worry.
ones.
So now
Yeah.
anytime I go home, I bet you like next week when I go home, there's going to be a full stack of Thomas bagels because of my childhood trauma.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wait, what do you get on your bagel?
so I like a bacon, egg, and cheese, but I like the cheese to be cream cheese. So cream cheese,
Yes.
bacon
yes.
and egg.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes like hot sauce.
Perfect.
Depending on how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
How about you?
I love have you been to Courage Bagels?
No, but
Amazing.
I know it's
You need
such
to
an
go.
LA
You
thing.
need to go.
Yeah.
Says the person who loves and has a bad relationship with gluten.
Yeah.
You have to go. It's amazing. I feel like I love cream cheese, a little black pepper, a little sea salt, maybe a little olive oil, or
Yeah.
a little butter or something. I feel like they have something where they do butter there. I don't know. Amazing.
That sounds
That's
really
all I need.
good.
I don't need anything else.
Yeah.
Anything else would be an
simple.
enhancement, but I'm like, that is enough for me.
That sounds so
And that sounds amazing. And now I'm hungry.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
And now I want that.
My
Yeah.
spiral is also about food.
Okay, yes.
So there's this place by here called California Chicken Cafe.
Yep. Ben.
I love their chicken Caesar wrap. I love a good chicken Caesar wrap. They changed the recipe on the menu recently.
No.
And they added in avocado and they took out the Caesar dressing. Now, my spiral...
Is the avocado the dressing?
No, they just put the dressing on the side. But what
Okay.
I don't like avocados. And here in California, everything does not need to have avocados. This is the one wrap on our menu that didn't have an avocado. Do you need an avocado in your chicken Caesar salad wrap? No, you need the Caesar dressing in your chicken Caesar salad wrap.
And
Why
that's hard.
would-
It is hard to take that out.
Yeah.
If you were I'll just remove it.
Yeah.
It's usually gets all over.
And so that's I'm not an avocado girl. Sue me.
This
And
feels
it's
like a hot
in
take though.
Everything. Yeah, because everyone loves avocados.
You
And
usually
it's
have to pay extra for
on
avocado
and
too.
in everything. And now they
Wow.
probably jacked up the normal price that I now have to
Okay,
pay
maybe it's factored into the price.
to say,
Yeah, usually it's
no
a couple
avocado.
dollars extra that.
yeah, I'm sure that's why they did it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you ask anyone what was up with that?
I was talking to the guy at the window about it.
Really? What did he say?
Because I ordered on my phone just thinking it would be the normal recipe.
Sure.
Why would they change it up? And then I got there and I saw on they have a walk-up window with a menu outside and I was like, oh no. And he was like, yeah, we changed it. I was like, every single other one of your wraps has avocado. This one, it was fine without it.
Did he like concur with you on it? Was he like, yeah, you're right?
He gave me like extra dressing.
That's nice.
Without paying for it and like sauces and stuff. So shout out to
It feels
my
nice to be heard out sometimes by the people that like know the menu.
I know it's not his fault.
It's not his fault. Like, it's not his fault, but you know, sometimes it's nice to just like vent it out and be like, you know what? I'm a regular here and I'm disappointed by this. And I just needed to tell someone close to the source.
Yeah.
And then
I just had to get it off my chest.
Yeah, get it off your chest.
So yeah, I kind of had to, I just don't get it. But you know.
Yeah.
That's my hot take.
That's a fair one.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel? Did you have fun or was this horrible?
This was so fun. This is like the first time I've ever been a guest on a podcast.
Yeah.
So, like, what more fun than to do it on yours and to also have been a part of the initial conversation when you were just like conceptualizing, you know, what if I did something like this? And I think it's amazing, like, to see you doing it, and I can't wait to see where it goes. And I'm so excited to like be on it and be chatting with you, and it just feels like us normally, but you know, and doing it for this.
As we were talking, so many stories like came up in my head. I'm like, oh my god, I need to tell Emily about that, and I need to tell Emily about that.
There's probably like, so much more we could talk about.
Yeah.
Like, we'll just have to have a part 2 and do like a morning after night out thing and all of that. But it's so fun.
I am so grateful. Like, seriously, this means the world. Like, it was like Christmas. Like, last night I was thinking about it and I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about this, and like, it means the world that you would like take your time and come do this.
I've been excited all week. I'm like, what are we gonna talk about? Like, I'm so happy and so proud of you, and thank you for having me on. Like, this is so fun, and I'm just like championing you like along. I just can't wait to see.
You've been such a big supporter. And like, we literally just met this year. From day one, you just met this girl and you were the sweetest. So I'm really, really grateful. And I love you too.
This is so fun. I love this.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Yeah, we've been casually sipping our like margaritas throughout.
Okay. Well, that's all. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Oh my god.
Love it.
Yay.